Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I just want to talk about some basic lifestyle management. Let's talk about getting up early. It's important to wake up early in the morning. Early enough to where you have a few hours, not just 30 minutes, but a couple hours before you have to leave the house and go and meet the day, whatever that means for you, whether you go to school or go to work, go pick up your kids or whatever your responsibilities are. Give yourself a couple hours. Now, if you have some sort of weird schedule and you work the graveyard shift, figure it out. Just don't wake up, shit, shower, and shave, be in the car commuting across town towards your job or towards whatever it is you do, all within 30 minutes. I know what that's like to do that for years. Be pulling in the parking lot at work, and I still have lines on my face from my pillow. I'm still just in a fog. I was literally fast asleep 23 minutes ago. I also know what it's like to not have a set schedule, to not have definite responsibilities, and to allow myself to be lazy and sporadic with my wake up time. And that's unhealthy. To wake up at one time one day and another time another day, your body doesn't like that. That's stressful to your body. You may think that that's a form of freedom. I wake up just whenever I feel like it. That's a kind of overgrown teenager mentality. Get yourself up. No matter how much you slept, there's all kinds of ways we can justify sleeping in. Force yourself to get up. So if you have a 9 to 5 and you're out of the house at 8:30, wake up at 6. Wake up at 5. I think it's healthy to get on a military schedule, prison schedule, 4 a.m., before everybody, before the birds. I enjoy it because it starts my day off right. I have enough time for me and to do the mind, body, and soul activities that are necessary for me in order to be healthy, to move forward, to be strong, to be able to be strong enough to help others in my life. Because that's really what it's all about. We can't just be selfish with our personal growth. I mean, I like the idea of self-mastery. That's kind of a cool term, self-mastery. I find myself using that. I've been editing this book that I've been writing, and I found myself using that word self-mastery a few times in the chapter that I was editing. But we can't just get lost narcissistically and selfishly just trying to build yourself up. Just so you can look at yourself in the mirror like some kind of bodybuilder, or pat yourself on the back because you have so many cars. It's about helping others. Become strong enough to help others. Become rich enough to give money away and not even give a fuck. Doesn't affect you at all. Change their life. That's the noble way to become wealthy, instead of the selfish way. The honorable way to be strong, to be stronger than others. Be the strongest guy out there. And you're doing it to be the most helpful motherfucker out there. I think it's important to wake up early, to give ourselves a chance to strengthen, to build. So that's what I do. And I wake up really early, and the first thing I do is jump on my personal growth. I need to stop the nightmares that I had from the previous night. I have nightmares because of PTSD almost every night. I have for a couple decades. It's not gonna go away. But I know how to snap out of it, and that's to jump on my program. Everybody needs a program. People don't know what I mean when I talk about a program. Your program is how you live your life. the routines or rituals that you go through every single day. Some people look at that as torture. They hate having to clean up. I love cleaning up because it's a gift to myself. Washing the dishes. It may be a chore to you. I love washing my dishes. It's a gift to myself for the next time that I want to go eat. I have clean dishes and a clean sink, an empty sink that's spotless. And anytime I want to go and cook a nice good meal, which I hate cooking, so I want to make it as easy as possible for myself. And the worst thing I think sometimes is to have to go and wash a bunch of dirty dishes just so you could make up a bunch of food and then ends up with a bunch of dirty dishes again. What a nightmare. It just makes it a pain in the ass. Rather just go to McDonald's or something, right? And then you find yourself eating like shit. I've ritualized my life and I cherish these fucking rituals that I give myself. So, like, for example, for me, when I wake up, the first ritual that I have is I come out of my bedroom, still groggy, no matter how long I slept, if it was 3 hours or 8 hours, doesn't matter. I got my wake up time, and I'm getting up. And I don't even have an alarm. I mean, I have an alarm. I use my cell phone, but I don't use an alarm. I wake up, I'm just used to it. I've been waking up at the same time, 5 a.m. for for as long as I can remember, in 30 years. I come out and read. That's the first thing on my agenda is reading. It stops the anxiety and panic attacks I wake up with from the nightmares. It stops that monkey mind, that chattering, fucking useless self-talk. They call it monkey mind because you can see monkeys, these little monkeys will jump from tree to tree to tree to tree, and they just have so much energy, and it almost seems like pointless. Like, what are they even doing? And it's really just the monkeys playing, having a good time, enjoying its element, but it can look so random, and our thoughts can be that way. We can think about a bill, we can think about a conversation, we can think about a responsibility next week, a court date, taking care of somebody. We have all these thoughts and we're thinking about them all the time, jumping from one tree to the next. I stop all of that every single morning the second I wake up, and I wake up overwhelmed with that shit. And I jump on reading. I have a whole pile of books sitting right here, right in front of me right now, right at my coffee table. I pick one of them up and I start reading that motherfucker. And the process of reading for me slows down that sporadic mind. It helps me to take control of my self-talk. And that's the most important way for me to start off my day. I don't just stop there. I'm not just like, oh, okay, breakfast time, let me leave the house. I have a whole regimen. I have a couple hours. I wake up before I need to go do anything. My motorcycle shop opens at 10. I'm up at 5. So I got plenty of time to do what I need to do. Go work out. You feeling like you're out of shape? Feeling like a pussy? I got plenty of time to go work out. There's no excuses anymore. I used to be filled with excuses. Well, I don't really have time. I can't be wasting all this fucking time in the gym like some kind of loser steroid dude. I have shit to do. I'm a man. I have a job. I don't have all this free time like you little fucking workout boys. That was what I used to say until I started waking up early enough, and I'd sit there and be like, whoa, okay, I guess I could easily drive over 3 miles to the gym, work out for 45 minutes, and drive 3 miles back and still have plenty of time before work. Your lifestyle is everything. Your daily discipline is everything. If you're going through addiction, this type of lifestyle is how you get over it, is how you stop the cravings. You get from one craving to the next and you can pass them. Once you've passed a few cravings, it gets easier to pass them. This is how you get past that trauma from your past. You have PTSD. This is how you manage your triggers, by strengthening yourself. So when shit happens, you're not just feeling like a pinball in a fucking pinball machine going through your day. You can actually have the stoic mind, the calmness to do proper threat assessment, situational awareness. So you see those fucking triggers like landmines, you can easily be like, walk around that like a snake in your path. And it's not a traumatic experience. You don't get bit. It's not terrible. You just laugh and walk around. Next thing you know, you're getting through your day. You're getting through your week. You haven't been triggered in a fucking month. You have a whole year without being triggered, and all it took was getting on top of your fucking life. In this way, starting by waking up early. Wake up early. What's your time? My time is 5 a.m. What's your time? Tell me if you got me beat. I know a motherfucker that wakes up at 2:45. That's a little bit too early for me. It's all food for thought. Thanks for watching.